Okay, so why is Biggins not giving up on trucking? Let's go. Alright, so why am I not giving up on trucking? Well, my background, as I've mentioned, is primarily a sales background. I've dabbled in a couple other things, mostly leaning more towards the automotive. So I worked in parts departments and service departments in various dealerships. Mercedes-Benz primarily was the parts departments or the automotive portion of I worked in North Carolina Mercedes at a dealership in North Carolina, also at a dealership in Pennsylvania, in the Doylestown area. But I have no interest in getting back into that business. So my most recent position was working for an insurance company, and it was a small deal. It was a very small operation. But sales in general, though it can make you so much money, has this effect where it starts to wear on you mentally, it wears on you emotionally, it puts you in a position where you are always, I don't want to say always, because if you're always worried about where your next meal's coming from, you're probably in the wrong business. But you're always thinking about, well, if this doesn't go through, I'm not going to get paid. And if I don't get paid, I don't eat. And if I don't eat, my family goes hungry, and so on and so forth, You deal with so much bullshit with sales. So much bullshit. I know you deal with bullshit in truck driving, you deal with bullshit in pie eating, or you deal with bullshit in being a teacher, or anything that you do, you deal with bullshit. So before I get comments about, well, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, there's going to be that. Yeah, I get it. But as far as my being in sales level of bullshit that I'm talking about, it's just a constant onset of people lying to you, because that's just what people feel like they should do to salespeople. An example of this would be customers that come in and they say, I need to talk to the wife. Yeah, sometimes that's the case, especially if it's the wife's car. Of course, let's say automotive sales, especially if it's the wife's car. But if it's your car, you're already paying $500 a month for your current vehicle. You're trading it in. I get you at $500 a month on the one you want. What's there to talk about with the wife? I mean, I understand there's circumstance, but most people will then come back all that I talk to the wife shit is, I don't want to tell you no. I'd rather you tell me no. And I understand there are circumstances that fall into all of these categories where it could be possibly true. But I had a guy, for example, coming to me one day. It was the second week of January. He come up looking at a vehicle. He says, and I said, so you like the car. What's keeping you from moving forward, man? I mean, you like everything about it, even the price. We're where we need to be. He said, well, we're waiting until after the first of the year. Okay, it's the second week of January. I said, so you're waiting 50 more weeks or so, or 52 more weeks, so you can give yourself just after the first of the year? So a whole year from now. And it baffled him, because he realized he had been saying that shit for probably, 3 to 6 months before January. It was just programmed in his head to say, oh, we're waiting until after the first of the year. But he wasn't actually waiting until after the first of the year. Everybody comes out and they give you the same shit too about when you're, again, cars. Somebody comes up and they say, I'm really looking for something that's comfortable, relatively inexpensive, and good on gas. That's funny because the last guy that showed up here said he wanted some shit that was uncomfortable, super expensive, and real shitty on gas. So what you're requesting of me is very unique. Come on, man. Everybody wants something comfortable, good on gas, and expensive. Why is it that everybody says the same shit? Also, don't come up to me and tell me you're looking to buy something 6 months from now. Don't come at my son is 15. He'll be 16 a year from now. Just turned 15. We're in the market looking for him something to, so what we can get him when he gets his license. So you're looking now at used cars for a year from now. Okay, I sold both new and used, but a lot of times, first-time drivers, they're buying them a used car, usually. But these some bitches will come out there looking a year out, so you want to test drive a used car that probably won't be here, guaranteed will not be here a year from now, to do research for some shit you're going to buy a year from now, with no intention to buy. First of all, don't tell your salesperson that. I'm just saying, if you want their full undivided attention and you do want to bullshit them and do something a year from now, you're probably not going to want to tell them a year from now is when you're looking to buy. So, and your quotas, and then your sales managers, and there's so many reasons. And I might even do another video on why I left sales. But guys, you've been checking in on me. BT don't give up. BT, and I love it, man. It's the most support I've had in a long time from people that don't even know me, and I love it. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to let this CDL stuff beat me. And this is why old Biggins is sticking around. So y'all keep sending me those messages. Not about supporting me. I mean, you can if you want to, but I mean, ask me questions, talk to me about stuff. I want to help. I want to be any resource, any level of resource I can for you. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna get in that truck. I'm gonna get my own truck, and we're gonna keep rocking them videos. If y'all need me for anything, reach out, talk to me. I don't care if you're going to Millis, Rails, Swift. It don't make a kiss my ass where you're going. Talk to me. Whatever your background is, no matter where you're coming from, talk to me. I want to be there. I want to be a part of it. So, we've run over 8 minutes, and they're about 9 minutes, longer than I normally go. A lot of people don't even click on this shit if it's beyond 6. But, until next time, drive on, driver. Y'all stay safe out there.